Hey guys, glad to have you back here. So in today's class, I'm going to be showing you the most powerful P2P business you can do completely by yourself. Now, the reason why I call it the most powerful P2P business is because you determine how much money you want to make in a day. All right? And you'll be using this crypto Ethereum. Now, please note the price of Ethereum. You can see the price of Ethereum on the spot market. This is Bybit. The price of Ethereum is 199,1955 dollars. All right. Now, this is the price of Ethereum. You can use any other crypto. You can use Bitcoin. You can use anything, but I prefer Ethereum. Now, note the price. Your job is to find where you can buy Ethereum cheaper than this price, or where you can find Ethereum where you can sell Ethereum more expensive than this price. All right. So basically, we're going to be looking out for where we can buy Ethereum cheaper than 1955, so that when we buy from there, we come here to sell on the spot market. And trust me, it is so easy to sell your Ethereum. Everybody knows how to sell Ethereum. Trust me. So how do we buy cheaper? That is the basics of this strategy. We are going to look out for where we can buy higher than and lesser than 1955. So one of the best places to buy obviously is on the P2P. Don't go anywhere. Other people will sell their Ethereum to you at a cheaper price, and it is completely right on Bybit. All right. When you click on this area where you find P2P trading, there are lots of people around the world who have Ethereum who are willing to sell their Ethereum, and your job is to simply buy their Ethereum at a lesser price. Okay. Trust me, people. There are a lot of people who lives in the US, the UK, Canada, Nigeria, lots of other countries that are willing to sell their Ethereum. They have Ethereum they want to sell. So your job is to position yourself to buy this Ethereum. Once you buy it, go on the spot market to simply sell. Now, quick. I know people will be asking, oh, people might be scared you don't have the requirement. Don't worry, chill. I made it so easy that you should have the requirements. Come on the US dollar area, you can create ads on the US dollar area. Yes, even if you're watching from Nigeria, you can create ads here. If you click on sell, I shared some days back that a lot of Nigerians are creating ads here, which means you can create ads from from even if you are from China, you can create ads. This is Kuda, FCMB, First Bank, Kuda, OPay, Fidelity. These are all Nigerian banks, even if we are on the US space. Beautiful. Now, how do we get started? Simply strategy here is to relax. Other people come to sell their Ethereum to you. So because we are trading with Ethereum, I'm going to click on this area where you find USDT and I'll change it to Ethereum. So I'm going to click on ETH. Now, very good. People come to sell their Ethereum to you, but you have to pay them for it. How do you want to pay them? If somebody brings their Ethereum to you, how do you want to pay them? Right? You have to choose a payment method that everybody uses globally, and a payment method that is very easy for you to create. In this case, I recommend you to use Skrill. Skrill is wonderful. Everybody or almost all countries can create a Skrill account. Okay, so since you have chosen Skrill, come to this all payment method you can see here and search for Skrill on this search space. Okay, so when somebody comes to sell their Ethereum to you, you pay them using your Skrill. So that means you need to have some Skrill dollars inside of your Skrill. I'm going to show you how to get Skrill dollars at the end of this video. So let's say you have about 100 Skrill dollars ready for you to start work. You click on Skrill, click on confirm. So anybody who comes to sell their Ethereum to you, you pay them with Skrill. All right. Now, guys, you can see. Just follow me. I want to explain something. If you understand what I want to explain now, you are going to be so powerful with this strategy. Now, this is where a lot of people get confused. This is, imagine this is you now. Your name is Red Magic. This is your price, 1951. Remember that we saw 1955 on the spot market. This guy called Red Magic is setting his price for nine for he's setting to buy Ethereum for 1951, because when he buys Ethereum for 1951, he will now go and sell it on the spot market. Look at this guy is online. This guy is online. That's why you can see the green sign is showing. This guy has 195 orders in the last 30 days, which means he has bought people's Ethereum 195 times in the last 30 days. Now, anybody who wants to sell Ethereum will come to this place to sell their Ethereum, and they will all be clicking on sell. I want to sell my Ethereum to him. Everybody will be clicking on sell. And when they sell their Ethereum, this guy is paying them using Skrill. So at the end of the day, a lot of people have sold their Ethereum to this guy. This guy has a lot of Ethereum, and he is buying the Ethereum at 1951. He will now go and sell the Ethereum on the spot market, and he will sell it at a profit because the spot market is selling at 1955. This guy is buying his own Ethereum at 1936. Very, very cheap. And trust me, he even has more orders. You can see he has 989 orders. This guy is selling his own even cheaper. Look at this other person selling his buying Ethereum. This guy is sorry, buying Ethereum, not selling. Okay, buying Ethereum. This guy is buying Ethereum at 1900, and he has over 1,815 orders. All right. So you have to position yourself in such a way that people sell you their Ethereum. For example, somebody comes here to sell their Ethereum to this guy. Look at, maybe you have Ethereum. This guy will come here. You come to sell your Ethereum to this guy. Okay. And once you sell it, this guy tells you already that he's going to give you 1,900 Skrill. Okay. You sell your Ethereum, one Ethereum to him, and he gives you 1,900, 1,900 US dollars worth of Skrill. Okay. He'll pay it to your Skrill account, and he'll collect your Ethereum and go and sell your Ethereum and make some profits. Now, I'm going to explain it in a way that you're going to understand, because I know most people might be confused and most people might have already understood what I mean. Now, let me tell you how they make profit. How do you make profit? And how much profit can you potentially make? So, let's say, for example, you are the one, this is you, of course, you are buying people's Ethereum. Your job is to buy other people's Ethereum and advertise to buy Ethereum. Now, you tell Bybit, please, I want to buy people's Ethereum. I want to buy people's Ethereum. How do you tell Bybit? You can come here to create you come here to create an ad. I shared how to create an ad. You create an ad. An ad is advert. This is an advert. This is an example of an advert. This is an advert. This is an advert. All everything you see here is an advert. All these things you see here are adverts. You create an advert that people will see. So you have created an advert on Bybit, and you have told Bybit to bring customers for you, people who want to sell their Ethereum. So you found somebody who wants to sell his Ethereum. The person has one Ethereum to sell, and this is your price. The person click on sell. They want to sell their Ethereum to you, and this is you. You are the owner of this advert, right? Now you've already made it clear to them that you are selling one Ethereum for you are going to be you can buy the Ethereum for 1,900 USDT. Remember, your job is to buy their Ethereum, but their job is to sell their Ethereum to you. So they're coming on this place. They're coming on this place, the sell space where they find to sell their Ethereum. Okay, these are lots of people here. They can sell their Ethereum to, so they can select one particular merchant, and they selected you. This is you. So they want to sell their Ethereum to you, and you are buying their Ethereum. Okay, you can see this guy has purchased over 1,815 orders. He has 1,815 orders, which means 1,815 people has traded with him, and they're all selling their Ethereum to him at the rate of 1.9. So this guy will pay them using Skrill. So you who is listening to this video, if you create an advert and somebody comes to sell their Ethereum to you, you're going to pay them using Skrill. So if they sell one Ethereum to you, you pay them 1,900 Skrill dollars to their Skrill account. Okay. So if they sell, $100 Ethereum, you pay them, you divide the maths, and then you know how much to pay them. Okay. So according to this, you can set your limit. This limit simply means that you are buying people's Ethereum from $100 upwards to $28,000 upwards. So anybody who wants to sell Ethereum that is worth less than $100, you are not going to do business with them. And anybody who is selling Ethereum worth more than $28,000, you are not doing business with them. Now, simply you can buy at the price of one. You can now start buying people's Ethereum at the price of 1.9. You are buying their Ethereum at the price of 1.9 because they are selling to you. Don't forget, and then you go and sell on the spot market. Ethereum is Ethereum. Once it's sell on the spot market, you make 55 US dollars profit. Okay, for one transaction. That is for one Ethereum. So if you are making $55 for one Ethereum, if somebody is selling you $100 Ethereum, you're making less than that. So you can go and calculate how much you make and all of that. Okay. So you must not have this big money, you must not have so much money to start. You can start with just $100. You can see this guy is starting with $100 on Skrill. So your $100 is your capital and should be in your Skrill account. Okay. So somebody comes to click on your ad sell. Somebody comes to sell the Ethereum. Okay, price has changed. You can see price has changed. So I'm going to go down to see other people, and this is the same guy. Okay, somebody comes down to click on sell, and person clicks on sell, and person wants to sell Ethereum. Okay, this is the amount of the person wants to sell Ethereum to you. So the person is going to come here and click on the amount of Ethereum they want to sell, and then they click on sell. All right. When they click on sell, they will sell their Ethereum to you at the rate of $1,902 per Ethereum. Now, your job is to carry this Ethereum and sell on the spot market. Now, I want to know if you already understand this video. This is the first part of the video. I'll make the second part probably tomorrow or next tomorrow, and I'll help you calculate how much profit you can start with, how much you can start with, and all of that. All right. So I'll be leaving you here, guys. And of course, I know you understand this video already. I'm going to do the second part tomorrow because I don't want it to be so long. So I will help you calculate how much profit you can make, how much you can make, how you can start, how you can create the ads. So it is very important that you watch this video so that you can understand the next video I would make. Do have a very wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.